Alright, let's go bust up the ether gear. Hey, Aqua. That sucks. I hope at least the surgery went okay. Oh, that's good to hear, Namalala. And yeah, like, if your symptoms came from your COVID shot, that they usually only last about a day or so. That might be the new enemy to grind at. Unfortunately, it's not as quick as the other ones. You have to come all the way back here to the igloo, but that one gave a lot of talent points and everybody got HP bonuses. Yep, this is still the lesser. Is this the mana that Juzo was talking about? There's no doubt about it. I've been curious about it for a while now. I sense a disturbing presence from that building. I suspect that an ether gear may be in there. Let's hurry inside. Oh, another one of these doors. Alright, let's break it down again. 2B, Vivian. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, apparently this composer did a lot of work for Square Enix. Like, they did, like, some of the Final Fantasy 13 games and a bunch of other stuff. They mostly worked for Square Enix, but apparently they were able to snatch them up for this game. That was too easy. We're completely in sync now. I sense some very strong power inside. Everyone, are you prepared? Very well, let us go. That's the fourth ether gear, right? It would seem so. Now then, let us destroy it at once. I have a feeling these are going to go down pretty easily. Muse Light. I'm sure that's another ancient weapon, but not sure what type. We were able to destroy this ether gill as well, right? Yes, the Great Barrier of this realm should have been weakened by this. Our actions may have affected some sort of climate change. Going outside should give us all the proof that we need. It's a bow. 28. Huh? The blizzard has stopped. It's fine so long as the ice doesn't melt where I live. I think it's safe to say this is the result of destroying the ether gear. Right, we released this realm too. That's right, let's keep it up and start searching for the next ether gear. This is the 4th ether gear. Where do you suppose the last one is? It's a waste of time to wander aimlessly. Let's mark the location first and move. Good idea. Okay then, should we go to the customary strategy conference? Well then, let us return to the Brianak. Now that we destroyed the 4 ether gears, where's the last one? I feel like we've looked everywhere. I think I've got a general idea where the 5th ether gear is. We just need to make some specific preparations, right, Vivian, 2B? I've already finished the required inspections. I think I'm ready too. Oh, nice. Everything's good to go then. What are you talking about? It's a secret. I think it can wait until tomorrow. We have something else to do first. Something else? When humans accomplish something, they share their joy together over a meal, right? I asked Barbarossa about it. Yeah, a feast. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's call it our victory party. No, that's what you get, I mean, Beast Folk Losers Party. You know that Barbarossa is a Beast Folk, right? Look, call it whatever you want. You don't have parties in Daemonia?
We know of them. Many beast folk who have lived on the surface for a long time have been influenced by such customs. Don't quite understand the point of jointly reveling in the completion of one's own duties. And I don't get why you see it that way.
I'll just have to teach you. This is the way humans do it. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Alright then, one more song. This is awesome!
Yay, you're not so bad for a daemon.
I suppose human culture isn't too bad either.
So what are you, really?
What precisely do you mean by that?
Are you actually an ally, or are you just acting like one?
Well, as it stands, I see the potential in what this ship is striving for, so I'd call myself an ally.
What if that potential goes away?
I consider myself a simple man. I'll find another path for myself.
So you'd betray us?
It might seem that way to you.
Ooh, I knew it!
I assure you, I'll make an effort to avoid that scenario. Simple man, eh? That might be surprisingly true.
Hey, you okay with this?
He won't betray us as long as there's potential. It's fine with me. Doesn't seem that he's lying about that. Hey, Galil. I think I have a slightly better understanding of what it means to share the joy.
Not quite. I'm gonna have you learn a whole lot more about humans tonight.
He's totally out of character.
Smelts, groupers, horse mackerel, salaries. Are you having fun too, Galil? Is Ignace maybe having a little too much fun?
I think that's an understatement.
You're right. Maintaining social order is the highest imperative of Daemon kind. We believe that strong emotions, which so often birth chaos, are to be restrained. I can find little to criticize about that philosophy, and yet sometimes I wonder if that's always the correct choice.
I can't say I understand, but having met you, I know there are lots of different daemons out there.
Oh, Galil, I don't think you should use me as a reference. I'm told that I'm an eccentric after all.
Where's my swordsman that I just got? There he is. Ah, Galil. Since my daughter passed, my life has been largely solitary, but I'm glad for such a lively feast. I lost my little girl, my purpose went with her, and I laid down my sword. Since then I've lived as though I were dead, yet I'm wielding my sword again. Perhaps my mission now is to discover whether or not this is truly the right path for me. To be?
What's the matter, Galil? Oh, I know. I bet Barbarossa or Renzo told you to come check up on me. I told them that I'm fine already.
That's not it.
Oh, you weren't worried about me?
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't come because they told me to.
You're making that face again, aren't you? Thinking you couldn't save me or that you should have been more... you could have done something different. That's the sort of face you're making, aren't you?
But your dad would have done better.
Oh, so you're saying you weren't trying your best?
Of course I was.
I know that. You were doing all that you could for both me and Dad. So don't regret or blame yourself for anything. I won't either. Alright?
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad you're quick to understand. Well, I'm going to enjoy this breeze a little longer, but you should go back and enjoy the party.
I've already talked to everybody.
Well, we have a lot to do tomorrow morning, so I guess the party's over. Let's get going then. Hey, I think this is gonna work. Yeah, everything looks good. I'm looking forward to this.
I can't remember what happened at the party yesterday. Was everything fine?
Fine? You're looking positively peaky, pal.
No, I meant, did I do anything improper?
There's no cause for concern, Ignace. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. Though, in the centuries that you've been with me, I've never seen you act that way.
What have I done?
Hey, Ignace. You're pretty darn cool yesterday. Keep it up. Okay, party time's over. Now it's time to really get this show on the road.
Are you going to show us what you were talking about yesterday?
Exactly. Time to make a debut. I think you'd be surprised. Hey everyone, are you ready yet?
We're good to go.
And it's showtime! Behold the new power of the Brianak!
Whoa!
Oh, are we flying? My powers have blessed this ship with the miracle of flight.
Are we actually flying through the sky?
That's right. Ship used to be able to fly somehow, but my repairs weren't enough to fix it. So I've been working with 2B and Vivian. Basically, it's a fusion of my technology, 2B signomancy, and Vivian sorcery. Everyone in the guild's pitched in to make it work too. Ah, what a spectacular view. Yep, I helped too. You did! And now we can visit new realms. Now that you mention it, where are we going next? I'm glad you asked. The sea off the north coast of the Burning Realm has been bothering me. I also believe that's very likely.
Let's go check it out then. Ascend to the surface with the B button. While on the ground, press the Y button to select arc to fly. Guidebook.
Now that we can fly, we can use the autopilot. I set it up so we can get right to the major spots of each world, unlike when we sail. Way to go, Tiki. They don't call me the genius professor for nothing. There, I push the buttons for Svalda and Gears Rock at the same time. You're not supposed to control it like that. I guess now I can head to those few islands that I couldn't before. I figured since we had to get flying to be able to get here that the enemies here would be stronger, but I guess not.
I sense the presence of an enemy. You will fall before my might.
Oh, that's what this place is. This was one of the mistakes I made. I was supposed to leave the Dryad alive so that I could recruit her later, and then everyone here would not be hostile. But I murdered her. So now everybody here wants to get us back. So pretty much all these people that are actually Dryads are going to want to kill us. I wonder if they're all one-time enemies or if they respawn if I leave. Even though the armor is way lower, I may need to put that on Vivian just for the sense boost. $39, that's actually better than what he's got. The best spear I've come across so far. I will say though, these guys are dropping some really good stuff. Yeah, the drops and the like HP gain rate on these things is just too good to not murder them all. Yeah, that one took way longer than it should have, just because they put my 3 of my guys into that frozen state. I don't really have anything to get them out of it. I think there's only one left, though. Man, Renzo was one hit away from giving us a game over. It's the only one that didn't really benefit it from it. Just for the simple fact that he kept dying. And now that everybody's caught up on HP so much, that I can pretty much roll with that team. But I've actually gone over a little bit because I went on that killing spree. Since they were, like, the items they were giving out were so good, and so was the stat gains. Couldn't help but finish them all off. Kind of curious if I go back in there if they'll respawn or not. But Anyway, this is where we gotta end for today. So tomorrow we're going to have, like, more side quests and, like, recruiting and everything available now that we have the flying arc. Which that was one of them, the Ancient Forest. Like I said, that was actually a decision that I screwed up early. You're supposed to not kill the Dryad, and then you get to go in there to recruit her, and all of them are supposed to be, like, friendly. Although, the alternative isn't too bad. They dropped a lot of really good stuff, and we got a lot of stat boosts, like HP and SP boosts out of it by murdering them all. So, I don't know which choice is actually better gameplay-wise, but that's the one I ended up with. But, yeah, we've got, like I said, some more recruits and a few more side quests in the different areas that we can do now that we're flying. And then after that, we head to the last realm to get the last ether gear. But, yeah, that'll have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check schedule below for what time that is in your area. So let me go ahead and give callouts, and then I'll end for today. So, Namulala, Aqua, KDT, Wabon, Nami, Jigs, Ragna, Zamato, Kaz. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with me while I play. Thank you, KDT Rampage, for the raid, and thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. It's always always appreciated. So, as I said, we'll continue this tomorrow, and I don't know how much longer we have, because I'm looking, kind of glancing through the FAQ, and there's only a couple more little times where we go on these recruitment phases. And they're significantly smaller than that first one. That first one took, like, 2 full streams to get through. And the actual story chapters seem to go by pretty fast, so we may not have that much longer in this game. And of course, Ragna already redeemed it. The game after this is going to be Octopath Traveler. So, whenever we finish this, we'll be picking up on that. But as for right now, let me see if I can find someone to... Go ahead and raid Carnage TV. Looks like they're playing Mega Man Battle Network. So, as per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and until then.
Bye-bye, everybody!